Hey, what's happening, guys? What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about affiliate marketing, and specifically we're going to be talking about affiliate marketing in the kind of alcohol, wine, beer, bartending, and cocktail space. So I recently got an email from somebody, and they said, hey, I'm looking to create a source of passive income. I want to get some kind of little side project started, and I want to do it with affiliate marketing. And they said, I have an interest in the kind of bartending and cocktail niche, but I'm not really sure, if legality wise that's allowed, like if you're allowed to advertise, if there's any certain types of rules I need to follow, like are there even affiliate programs out there for alcohol? And so it got me thinking, and alcohol is actually an awesome niche. There's all types of content that you can create around alcohol. Just really quickly on YouTube, how to make this drink or how to make that drink. Really, really popular. As you can see here, I just did a search on how to make caipirinhas. I'm probably saying that wrong. I always butcher the name of those. One of my favorite drinks. And we got, how to make a caipirinha, 278,000 views. Caipirinha, the Brazilian cocktail recipe, 50,000 views. How to make a caipirinha. So if I were to go buy a bottle of cachaça, which is what you make caipirinhas with. A lot of people use white rum just because they don't necessarily carry cachaça in a lot of liquor stores. You got to go to like a Binny's or a specialty store. But if I were to buy a bottle of cachaça to make a how to make a caipirinha video, I could also do just a straight up review. I could also make another video like 5 drinks that you can make with cachaça, or 5 drinks with cachaça besides the caipirinha. There's all just different types of drinks. You could do things like the 5 best tequilas, or we're going to try 3 tequilas today and let you know which one is the best one. And I've also seen some people do some fun stuff with like, let's try the shittiest products. So people do this with food and beverages. There's a guy, Philip Solo TV, who goes out and tries a lot of like the worst restaurants in his city. Or he'll go do like gas station food tastings, or go to like really terrible restaurants. You could do like the 5 best whiskeys under $10 for a fifth or something like that. There's just endless amounts of content that you could make around this topic area. The one thing I was kind of curious about is, are there affiliate programs? It's really difficult to sell alcohol online. Obviously, here in the States, people need liquor licenses, and normally a liquor license is good for one state. So if a company is going to sell online, I would imagine that they need liquor licenses in like 50 states. I actually knew a guy who owned a wine shop that actually went out of business, and he had looked into selling online, but it was a huge barrier to entry in terms of getting all the licensing set up. And I think you had to have special accounts to ship with, UPS or FedEx or DHL. It has to be shipped in a certain way. So it's a tough space to navigate in. But I was kind of surprised. I started doing a little bit of searching, and this gentleman who reached out to me, he was actually looking at doing the Amazon Associates program, or the Amazon Affiliate Marketing Program. Now, the Amazon Affiliate Marketing Program, I think on Amazon they do sell definitely wine. I think they sell possibly liquor as well. But in the U.S., you cannot promote alcohol products through the Associates program or the affiliate program. In the UK and European markets, you are able to, but then obviously your content is only going to be tailored towards European markets. So I actually happened to, within just like 2 minutes of Google searching, stumbled upon this site called drizzly.com. And they actually have a pretty decent affiliate program. I was kind of impressed with their payouts and things like that. Now, if somebody who's already a Drizzly customer clicks one of your links and buys, they're only going to give you 3% commission, right? So that's a pretty low commission. Amazon is 4%, but Amazon is low as well. 3% is pretty low. However, for new customers you bring in, because obviously that's what they, if somebody already knows about Drizzly, they don't necessarily need affiliates to drive people there. They're going after new customers. So if you drive a new customer to Drizzly, you're going to get a 15% affiliate commission, which is actually really, really good for physical products. Digital products, SaaS softwares, things like that, where there's no physical cost or hard cost to an item. If you get 80%, 90%, even 100% commission. But with physical products, 15% is actually really, really good. So let's see, plus any subsequent tracked purchases that customer makes for up to 10. So if somebody goes to Drizzly and buys a bottle of tequila, I recommend I'm going to get 15%. But also for the next 10 days, if they go back and buy anything else, I'm also going to get money. Their average order price is $75, so that's going to be a pretty good commission. 15% of $75 is, I suck at math, so let's see here. 75 times 0.15. So $11.25 commission for a relatively small purchase. The Drizzly affiliate program, it's managed through the Pepper Jam network, which is a good, reputable affiliate network. Who should sign up? People who like beer or wine or liquor, especially if you like all three, but not together at once. If your site focuses on alcohol or even just touches on it from time to time, Drizzly would be a great fit. Earn 15% commission for new customers, 3% for existing. Average order size 70 plus. 10-day cookie, which not as good as 30-day, but 10 days pretty good. Most people are at 24-hour cookies these days. And it'll also be running seasonal coupons and special promotions. So, around Valentine's Day, buy a bottle of champagne for your sweetie, stuff like that. Dedicated account management team. So, some companies are more involved in their affiliate program than others. If you wanted to run a special promotion, if you wanted a special coupon code, if you wanted some special creatives to be created for you, some banners or something like that, it sounds like they're kind of responsive to that. Looks like they provide some pretty good creatives. A lot of companies provide you with really shitty banners and things like that, and you wind up having to create your own. They give you a lot of info. Target audience is 25 to 35. Food and drink enthusiasts. So I think this could be a good fit for like a food blog, potentially a travel blog, showcasing cocktails from different regions. I don't know about tech savvy, young professionals. Let's see, geo targets. They target people in certain areas, seasonality. That's interesting that summer is slow. I would think, at least for me, like I'm not a huge drinker to begin with, but man, in the summertime, like having a caipirinha or a cold beer at the beach or something, I love. I'm not really a wintertime drinker, so I'm surprised that wintertime is their, kind of busy time of year. The gentleman who reached out to me, he asked me, like, what are the pros and cons of this industry? Well, as far as pros, like, I think there's a lot of interest. I think anything where you can make, like, how-to videos tends to attract a lot of people. I know I've definitely been like, oh man, we should, a hot Friday in the summer, I might say to my girlfriend, get home and be like, we should go get a bottle of cachaça, some limes, like let's make some caipirinhas and sit out on the porch tonight. And even though I've made them a million times before, I always forget, summertime rolls around. It's been 9 months since I've had one. I forget how to make them. So I go to YouTube and look up a recipe. And if somebody also linked to where I could buy cachaça, there's probably a good chance if I couldn't find it at my local store, which even here in Chicago, it's sometimes hard to find. I might buy it online. I think this program is going to focus on more specialty liquors. Somebody just needs to get a bottle of Absolute or a bottle of Smirnoff. I don't know why you'd be drinking Smirnoff. That's disgusting. But if somebody just needs a bottle of Smirnoff or something, they're probably just going to go to the corner liquor store. I think this would be more for specialty cocktails, or kind of more rare liquors and things like that. So this is one of my favorite tequilas right here. It's called Casa Dragones. It's actually Oprah's favorite tequila as well. My girlfriend's brother turned me on to this when he asked me to be in his wedding. He gave me an engraved bottle, and that was kind of my little wedding gift or whatever. But he got me turned on to this stuff. And I think he bought me another bottle for my birthday. I'm too cheap to buy this stuff for myself. But this is probably one of my favorite tequilas, and they actually carry it on here. I used to enjoy gin, and there's a great brand of gin called Boodles. It was actually Winston Churchill's favorite gin. It's kind of nice. It's like a really good gin, but it's not necessarily super expensive. It's not as expensive as like a Bombay Sapphire or something like that. So I think this site is going to be for more specialty stuff. I've been looking for Boodles gin for like 2 years. I couldn't find it anywhere. I recently saw it at Binny's, but it looks like Drizzle has this. So I think, if you were going to sign up for the Drizzly affiliate marketing program, or even get into affiliate marketing with like liquor and bartending and kind of that type of niche in the first place, I think you'd probably want to shoot for kind of the higher end things. Because again, somebody just looking to grab a case of beer or even, a bottle of Cuervo or whatever, they're just going to go to the local liquor store. So you're going to be focusing on high-end things, which does limit your audience a little bit. But at the same time, you're going to have a lot higher ticket prices on your purchases, and they do beer. So if you have like a craft beer blog, a lot of times here in Chicago, we got a lot of great beers, Revolution Brewing Company, Lagunitas, which they're also out in California, Goose Island. There's a lot of great Chicago beers that only distribute to the Chicago area. There's another beer out east. Man, what is it called? It's the oldest brewery in the country. This is going to drive me crazy. Shit. Okay, found it. Yingling, or, spelled out Yuling, but Yingling, a really good beer. I think they only distribute it out in like the Northeast and Southeast. I guess kind of probably all up and down the East Coast. But this stuff's really good. My girlfriend's brother's a big fan of Yuling, and sometimes we'll drive out to Indiana just to pick up a case because that's the only place they sell it is Indiana. So beers like this that aren't distributed everywhere, that would probably be something to affiliate market. So beer blogs, craft beer blogs, wine review blogs, kind of bartending and cocktail type things, even like foodie type things. If you have a food blog, you could do cocktails or wines that pair well with different recipes that you feature and things like that. And the other thing I was telling this gentleman who reached out to me, when you do affiliate marketing, it's not necessarily, if I have an affiliate marketing blog about bartending, not every product that I'm affiliate for has to necessarily be liquor. Like, I think that's one area where people oftentimes forget to kind of look beyond the direct product. So if I have a bartending blog or a cocktail blog, like, yeah, liquor makes the most sense, right? That's the most targeted towards my audience. But, what is this? Like Drizzly kind of broke down who their target customer are. Their target customers are, I don't want to say well-to-do like rich, but probably people who are financially stable, 25 to 35. They enjoy food and drinks. They're not just pounding a bottle of Cuervo or a 30-pack of Keystone on the weekends. They actually kind of enjoy cocktails and food and things like that. Young professionals. They're tech savvy, which kind of goes with that a little bit more well-to-do, whatever. But if I had a beer blog, like, yeah, I could do affiliate marketing for beers, but what else does somebody who's a beer enthusiast, what else do they like? Like, I imagine a lot of beer drinkers probably enjoy a nice cigar. So there's probably affiliate programs out there for cigars. A lot of people into kind of brewing and craft beer and kind of the beer space. They might also be they probably have like a man room. So maybe they have a pool table or they're into playing poker with their buddies. You could do affiliate marketing through the Amazon program and showcase like poker chips or there's a lot of kind of like cocktail, those rabbit wine openers. On Amazon, a lot of people sell these silicone molds to make those like ice balls. So if you're drinking like tequila or whiskey or bourbon straight up on the rocks, a lot of people throw like one of those, basically like a piece of ice like a baseball in there instead of a lot of different pieces of ice. And it melts slower and kind of preserves the taste of your drink. So you could do affiliate market things like that. So I think one of the things that you need to do when you're doing affiliate marketing is don't just look directly to the products that your site is about. Think about who your demographic is and what other things are they into. But again, no end to the amount of content you can make. You can make, how to make XYZ cocktail videos. You could do a lot of like listicle type videos and blogs. So on YouTube and blogs, what tends to do really well is like the 5 best drinks. Actually, let's take a look here. Like 5 best whiskey drinks. The top 5 bourbon cocktails, 4 easy whiskey drinks. You could do like 3 best whiskeys. Top 5 available go-to whiskeys for 2018. Top 10 budget bourbons. So you could do like a high-end, if you're reviewing bourbons, you could do a high-end one, and then you could do a more affordable one. There's literally no end to the amount of content you could create. I just pulled up a random blog here. This is the Wanderlust Kitchen, and she's got the best way to make Brazilian caipirinhas. And she's not actually doing any affiliate marketing necessarily. I'm surprised she's not an affiliate for Drizzly, but because I visited Drizzly earlier, you guys know how retargeting works. She's running AdSense on her blog, right? So Google put a cookie on my computer when I visited Drizzly. And now when I go to her blog, she's running AdSense. And so they know I've expressed interest in this. So now for the rest of the day on her blog, as well as others that are using the Google display network of advertising, I'm going to be showing more ads for Drizzly. So there was another one. It swapped to Bluehost, but that was a Drizzly ad. I think there's probably another one down. That's HostGator. I thought I saw one more. Okay. Here's another Drizzly ad. I don't know how she's got way more than normally. AdSense blocks you at 3 ad blocks per page. She's got way more than that. So I don't know how she's getting away with that. But just another example of kind of types of content that you can create. So I guess that's all I really got for you guys today. Like I said, I forget the gentleman's name. I don't have his email in front of me, but dude reached out to me and said, hey, I want to start affiliate marketing. I want to start making some. This is another good budget tequila, Espolón. They sell this at Whole Foods. In the summertime, we go out to the beaches on Lake Michigan, and we'll always bring Espolón, and we'll stop at Whole Foods. We'll get Espolón. We'll get they have this strawberry basil lemonade that's really good, and then we'll buy jalapenos and chop up jalapenos in it. Really, really kind of tasty, refreshing drink for the beach. But yeah, like I said, anyhow, dude reached out to me, was interested in starting affiliate marketing and had an interest in kind of the bartending and cocktail niche. And I was kind of curious about this as well. I'm like, that really lends itself to a lot of great content. But I don't know if legally they're allowed to have affiliates and things like that, and turns out they are. So looks like it could be a cool niche. If any of you guys are into kind of cocktails, bartending, foodie type stuff, could be an interesting affiliate program for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If so, give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll catch you on the next video. Later, guys.